Haven't spoken in a while. I know that the last conversation we had, you had mentioned to reach out again when I had site control. Well, I have site control, and I'm working on this small 4-unit housing. It's actually SB9 regulations. The site is the site of the home that I have now, so it's a full tear down. It's the house where I actually grew up. So it's a little bittersweet, but I think that this is a new model for transitioning suburban housing into something that's a little bit more intense in its development, but not too overpowering. Let's see if I can get this to the full. That's basically what it looks like in the suburban context. The way that it works is that it's a beautiful site. We have a street right here. My existing house is located right here, and then we've got another street in the back, so there's access from both sides. It is intense, but I think even if we built an ADU here on this hillside, it would still be a powerful development in a typical suburban community. One other thing is that this is all single family residential, but we have townhomes back here, so there's rental units here in the back. This is what it looks like from the back street. There's a nice little central axis that goes up. It really reminds me of a smaller Italian and Greek village where there's small little walkways crossing between buildings, more compact living, and maybe this is a way to create a little bit more community with residents. This is an actual cross section. You can see we are using some retaining walls to get into that hillside. I've angled these walls back to let a little bit more sun and air in here, and the coolest thing is that this will be a solar power generator. We're going to utilize every portion of this roof to generate as much power for these small homes. Right now we're going through zoning, and there's various challenges to the site, but when we get through, I'll be able to reach out again if you're still interested. I've got to put together a pro forma and get some construction budgeting things together, as well as go through the official San Diego County zoning. There's airport influence area documents that we have to do. There was a wetland determination, which I did resolve. I had to go through the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and they wrote me a letter stating that the street, Verde Ridge Drive, is actually a street and not a wetland. I took that over to San Diego County zoning, and through California Housing Development, I had to call the senator's office to get a letter or an email saying that they would recognize the letter that we received from the U.S. Army. But it's still a ways off. There's a lot of things to fill in, putting together floor plans and things like that. I think what's going to happen is we're going to end up going through kind of a zoning pre-meeting to make sure that whatever we're trying to build here will go through, and then we've got to go through and get structural and all the other various things. It's still in a schematic level, but the cool thing is that because I'm working on my own, kind of at my own pace, that I put a little bit more detail into it that you may normally see it at this time. So I'll reach out again. If you would like to have a coffee or a lunch or something, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email. I'd always love to hear from you. If you have any ideas or feedback, please let me know. Thanks.